Hey there guys, this is Grover Cleveland, Fairbanks, Alaska, and just sharing with you guys my setup. You can see how everything's pretty much frosty. We've got 82% dew point. I'm at 10 above, 8 above, and we got a lot of moisture in the air. Everything's just covered in slick ice. This is the skid steer. You can see the deck covered in ice. Fenders are frosted over. Cab is it's been running and it's just now starting to thaw, but you can see the frost on everything. And here's the chain setup. Now, I lost one because I didn't install it properly. When I went off the mountain, I wound up having to switch to 6 so it was even on both sides. It wasn't an issue with the product, it was the issue that I bound up against some trees. Trying to dig my way out, I cut a tree in half almost, and I had those on there soft and they just flexed right off the track. So I switched to just 6 per track, and you can see you'll always have 2 and possibly a third one on the ground at all times. And even with that lesser chain, I'm able to back up on this tilt trailer. It's at a 13-degree angle, walking on and off this trailer. And been a pretty good product. I just got my replacement plus 2 more. And I'll send you guys a video of this walking off of it and then backing back onto it. It's nothing special, but it does demonstrate how well the chains are working. Good. One stopping. All right, here we are again. I'm in a little cul-de-sac area. You can see everything has that really slick blue look to it. When it's 30 and 40 below zero and we're only at 20% dew point, everything is super sticky. Doesn't matter what it is, but when it warms up to above zero and our dew point goes up to 80, which we normally don't have, but we have that atmospheric river, it's brought a heck of a lot of moisture. Everything's covered in this slick ice dusting. Now, the other day, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but this driveway drops down into a 19-degree grade down there and goes down into his property. A gentleman tried to come up with a trailer heavily overloaded and got augered right here into the snowbank. That's not the road. That's super steep. It doesn't look like it on the video, but it really is. And then this road where it looks like on the video, a slight grade, that's still a 13-degree grade. My truck the other day slid down this sideways, just sitting up here, idling. The idling just let it slide all the way down into that bank right there. So twice I've had to use the skid steer. Thank goodness I had the chains. I was able to grab the truck stuck there, and back jackknife towards us was a trailer, and he was just sliding down that way off the mountain. He arrested it by jamming himself into the snowbank. I used my skid steer with the chains, was able to get up here on somewhat flat ground, run an extraction line, one of those stretchable lines to him. It was an F350, stuck that way in the snowbank, and a twin axle enclosed trailer overloaded, pointing towards me. With those tracks, I was able to set in and pull that trailer and that truck together in a big U shape all the way up that 19-degree grade, all the way up onto this flat. Now, the tracks did let me slide. I side shifted as I was getting good traction for new snow, but never once lost and slid forward and was able to pull that out. It was late at night, and I didn't have the presence of mind at the time to video it because it was midnight. But that said, 19-degree grade, roughly 18,000 pounds, with a single 1.25-inch extraction line, a 650 track Bobcat, and those tracks, and even running 6 per track instead of the normal 7, I was able to pull all that weight out and get him straightened out, and then made sure he got up to 13-degree grade to get out of here. So when we're talking about the tracks that you guys are making, it's a really big deal for us. And another thing is, when I'm running my snowblower and I'm blowing up these hills, I only have to make one pass up and one pass down. That road is clean versus multiple passes back and forth. And the reason why that matters is lately we've got a weather pattern where it's 40 below, it warms up to 20 above, dumps 12 inches of snow, and then immediately drops back down to, say, 25 below zero. And where that differs to a normal year is after the snow, it would stay warm for about 6 or 7, 8 days afterwards, allowing us to get to all of our customers to plow their snow out and to do what you have to do, because we don't operate our equipment when you're small time, colder than 20 below zero. We were losing our window with that when it get cold right away after the snow and not able to get to all of our customers. So because of those tracks, I now can just I can blow uphill or push, and then one downhill. That gets me out of here a lot quicker and lets me get to all of our customer base. And that's a big deal. It sounds small, but it's not. And on another note with that, being able to have that traction to dig that blade in there and keep that hard pack from building up also allows our roads to last a lot longer. It allows me with confidence to get near an edge to push the berm farther without fear of sliding off the mountain, which means when breakup happens, that's less water hydroacting on our roads that we put in these dirt roads, making them last a heck of a lot longer. Small things make a big difference. The chain track that you guys have put out have really, in small ways, been able to make big impacts.